This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, 50 Cent has been criticized a lot over the Big Meech stuff. People were like, oh, 50 wasn't a real drug dealer. He wanted to be just like Big Meech. And Charleston White said he ain't no drug dealer, right? Like 50 Cent's a businessman, and he moved on. He's kind of like Ghost in a way. Remember when Ghost kind of wanted to move on and like people didn't want to move on? It's kind of like that in a way, and it's so 50 Cent reacts in his own way. Obviously, has a joke about it: 50 ways to catch a killer coming soon.
Yes, Charleston White is correct. I'm a rapper, not a drug dealer. Be sure to catch my new show, 50 Cent, 50 Ways to Catch a Killer.
Yeah, nobody wants to go to jail behind being a drug dealer. Some people want to be the biggest drug dealer in the world. That's what Big Meech and his brother wanted, right? But I think Big Meech wanted more than that. Big Meech wanted to go legit, too. He just didn't have a good plan to go legit, And that was part of the allure before he got locked up. Like, screw all the stuff that happened in jail, right? He made a movie before he went to jail, and that's what people love to look like. He lived a way where people would only imagine. But he was under investigation that whole time because of that, right? So putting up billboards, fancy cars, money in clubs, it attracts more hate. There was more shootings. There was a whole domino effect that happened of certain people getting caught up, snitching, leading people to this person who does the books. And unfortunately, the person, Doc, that did the books for both Big Meech and his brother. And that was a big problem for their case, okay? There's a lot more to it. I'm not going to go through it all on this video because we have other news to get to. This is just 50 Cent talking about new show alert, 50 Cent, 50 Ways to Catch a Killer, Fox Nation. Boom. He has a lot of shows going on. You only hear about the BMF one because that's what everybody is consuming right now. But they're also consuming Kanan. Pause on the consuming. They're also consuming Kanan, the Power Book 2, which is moved on to a different. I think they ended that and they're doing something else. He has a lot of shows out there, and he says 50 action. Who knows if that'll work or not? I don't know. But he's doing it. They gave him a bag for it, so he's doing it. He's milking his opportunity. Something Big Meech should have did. He had a great opportunity with 50 Cent. I don't care what anybody says. He doesn't need anybody. Well, to show everybody you don't need anybody. That's all. Most people would get their footing properly before they show they don't need anybody, right? You didn't even do that. Okay, so let's move on. We got Drake. So he's kind of winning some of these things with like iHeartMedia. He filed a petition over the Kendrick Lamar Not Like Us, and they made a settlement. iHeartMedia and Drake reached an amicable settlement where both parties are happy. I don't care. We know that Kendrick Lamar did his thing, okay? Let's put that there before everybody jumps in the comments. You're Drake. There was a little bit more love shown that way, right? Just that we live in a society where that happens, okay? And it wasn't just a battle. It was like there was a little, push it this way, which is okay. Okay, that happens. Drake benefited from that. As they say, Drake has benefited from that too, okay? Like in the Pusha T battle, Drake was benefiting from that. But let's also think that, it leads me to believe that maybe there's something in this UMG case that they're just going to, I don't think anybody expected Drake to do as well as he did when he dropped. Gordo said, everything will soon come to the light, and we are not accepting apologies. I guess Gordo's full-on OVO since 2020 or something like that. I don't know. This DJ Carnage. That's who I know him as, okay? And I don't even know him like that, but I'm just saying, I remember speaking to him back in the day, and he was DJ Carnage. I don't know what made him change his name to Gordo. He's funny, though. Like, he has a not too serious take about life, which is funny. He can joke around and stuff. Ralo speaks on Lil Baby and Young Scooter and addresses page 8. Yo, Ralo, man. I don't hate Ralo, but I do feel like he's He's doing too much, man. You're making yourself look guilty, man.
Y'all keep trying to turn me against Lil Baby. Y'all keep trying to turn me against Scooter. Like, these folk love me. Yeah, the interview got deleted due to the fact nobody want to read the whole documentation.
Okay, this is all I want to say. He's turning himself. Ralo, stop. Stop trying to say they. You are the one putting out every statement. Nobody would even be talking about this as loud as they are if you weren't being so loud on your side. You need to, like, I'm going to try to put this the nicest way possible, though, you know? Ralo, you're not that popular with music. People were more interested in, like, other things surrounding Ralo, like, how many drugs did you sell? How did you get caught by the feds? This. Nobody's ever talking about your music. Nobody wants to read a Ralo book, but I think it was smart to put it out. I mean, you should be able to do whatever you want. You're being an artist, right? You make your music, you write your books, and I love that you get back to your people and you're building compounds and stuff. And however you're doing that, congrats. If you're pulling everybody's money together and doing it, whatever. But as far as this paperwork thing, you did what you did. People are going to have their opinions. You're not going to sway anybody's opinion. Leave it alone. Because if you don't leave it alone, it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. And in fact, you've already brought it to peak worse, as bad as it could be. You've been on every show talking about it, pulling out your paperwork. This is all from Boosie calling you out. Dude, you should have left it alone. Boosie always does that and then retracts it. All you had to do was wait for a time where Boosie needed you. That'll come soon. Boosie needs everybody. He's always on the internet saying he needs this, he needs that. I need a toothbrush. Does anyone know where to buy a toothbrush? Hey, guys, I lost my keys. Do you know where it is? People can't even help him with. You know, like, it's crazy.
They want to stay at page 8. It's a page before the number 8 is a page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But people are going to stay at the page where it says you gave up a lot of information. Page 12 says you didn't give up the information. You gave it up through a lawyer. Who cares, bro? Nobody. You think people care more than you think. They don't. Let it go. Let it pass by. Continue. And you've called out Lil Baby and Scooter indirectly. So that's on you. Joe Budden was trying to think of why Drake canceled his concert. I think everyone's always wondering why Drake does certain things. I think Flip and Academic said it best. I don't think Drake wanted to stay in Australia anymore. He wanted to come back and get some videos done and stuff for a project that did better than expected with P&D. They have the Nokia song, which Ross was... Woo! I got to find that footage. Rick Ross was salty when that came on last night in Live. You still got to listen to Drake. This is... Kendrick is going to go on tour. He's going to perform Not Like Us a million times until you can't stand it anymore because it's been a year. You know, Drake never performed back-to-back on a tour, I don't think. So this will be different. We'll see how this effect goes. Joe, but I think he has the highest streamed disc record of all time now, Kendrick. This brought Kendrick to another level. It is what it is, and him and Drake. It's 1 and 2, however you want to classify it, right? They're 1 and 2. They're the top. Then you can't even classify J. Cole. J. Cole's hard to classify now that so disappointing what he did last year, right? Anyways, Drake just wanted to come back probably, but Drake's confusing. Who knows half the things why he does? Why did he even entertain the beef? You know, in the beginning, like why is he so caught up with being known as a great rapper? Like, I'm the best rapper. Nobody. It doesn't work that way. Offset wants an even split. This is going to be a movie. Mark my words. This is going to be a movie of a divorce. Them trying to split these assets is going to be wild. Because Cardi B is going to be feisty, and she's going to fight everything tooth and nail, and Offset is going to fight back. And Offset should just try to do this calmly and mediate it, because you're never going to. What he really wants is things to go back to where they were, where she gets cheated on and she accepts it. But it doesn't work that way. So this is going to be a movie. It's going to be crazy. Anyways, I think that's everything I had in here. We'll get to some other news today. I'm going to mix it in with some topics. We'll take it easy today. The past couple of weeks have been a lot of news and then a lot of the Big Meech stuff. It's been both. As much as some people want to say it was all this, nah, I just incorporated in a lot of stuff. Okay, it was a hot topic. It's still kind of dying down now. Nobody cares about this thing anymore, So move on to the next topics. There's plenty going on, and I will check you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.